All right, today we're going to be going over the G major scale in a few different positions, and this is going to be a really good reference video. Marley's here to help, and here we go. So we're going to start on the this G note on the low E string, right? Third fret. We're going to go G, and remember, waffle. So a whole step up to this A, right? So the first two notes is G, and then we have an A, and then we're going to go up to the 7 for the B, and then up to the 8 for the C, and then up a whole step again. Here we go, D, and then E on the 12, and then F sharp, and then we have a G. All right, and then G, F sharp, E, D, C, B, A, G. All right, can't sing that low, but here it is. That's on the low E string. We're gonna do it on the A string now. Find a G. Where is the G? So the question is, right, Marley, where is the G on the A string? Do you know? Bark when you find it. There it is. There it is. All right, yeah, good answer, Marley. It's on the 10th fret. That is correct. There is my G. We're gonna repeat, copy and paste the waffle house thing onto now just the A string, okay? So we're gonna go G, and then an A, and then a B. Oh, 14, right? 10, 12, 14, G, A, B, and then we're gonna go up to the 15th fret. All right, forgive my buzziness, it's just the neck. 15 for the B, and then we're gonna go 17 for the D, and then 19 for the E. We need an F sharp, but we only have one more fret, so we're gonna have to come back down. Where's an F sharp? Right there on the 9th fret, right? And then a G. All right, so also one thing to note, if we went G, A, B, C, all right, instead of keeping going up this way, you need to know these, of course, but if you wanted to, one of you got to this note, that's the 3rd fret, right? You could even go G, and then even go open A, and then you got a B, and then you got a C, and that's 2nd fret, 3rd fret, B, C, and then we have a D, and then we have an E, and then we have an F sharp on the 9th fret, and then there's our octave, or really it's the same note. There's our G. Yeah, we only got one G note on the A string, so we got to kind of like, go down, skip the octave, come back up kind of thing. All right, so now D string. Where's the G? Where's the G? Find it. All right, where is it? Boom, there it is right there. All right, so one thing to note, there's our octave, right? There's my G, right? So you gotta know. 5th fret of that D string, all right? So we're gonna keep that same everything, waffle house, waffle house, right? Something like that. We're gonna go G, up a whole step for the A, and then up another whole step, because waffle, right? For a B, G, A, B, and that's 5, 7, 9 on the D string, and then we're gonna go up to the 10th fret for G, A, B, C, and then D, up a whole step, right, on the 12th fret, up another whole step for an E. Oh, it doesn't sound real pretty, but just forgive me. And then 16th fret for the F sharp, and then there's the G on the 17 and the D string. G, F sharp, E, D, C, B, A, G. And if you wanted to keep going, G, F sharp, E, D. And then we got a C on the 10th fret, and then B, and then an A, and then a G, just for funsies, that way you got them all. All right, and then we're gonna go to the G. And keep in mind here, we're going over every available note in the key of G, right? I wanna go octave to octave, at least G to G on these, that way we know all the notes in G. And then here in a moment, we're gonna go across the strings, and it's gonna make a lot more sense. So here we go, open G. That's the crazy concept right there. Where's the G on the G string? Boom, it is a G. The G string is originally a G. So we're gonna go open G, that's our first note. And then up a whole step from the open is the 2nd fret, right? So there's my A, 2nd note, right? So we got here to here is our waffle. G, A is a waffle. And then we're gonna go up another whole step for our B. And then here's a C, a half step up on the 5th fret. And then 7th fret is a D, and then we got an E on the 9, and we're gonna go up another whole step for an F sharp, and boom, shakalaka, there's our octave, there's a G right there. All right, so G, A, B, C, D, E, F sharp, G. All right, if I wanted to keep going just for funsies, right, because waffle, waffle, house, waffle, and we're out of notes, right? G, A, B, C, D, and then if we wanted to keep going, you know, we'd have to displace it down the octave. So we stopped on a D note, we gotta find an E next, right? Whoops. Yeah, that's it. Sorry. Ninth fret that G, right? E, and then F sharp for that 11th fret, sorry. And then there's our octave right there, so. You know, just for fun. All right, but you only need to know one octave. You only need to know one octave. So I'm gonna run through those one more time, just very, very slowly. I'm gonna call out the frets and maybe the notes, but here we go. So the one on the low E string you need to know. 3rd fret, 5th fret, 7, 8, 10, 12, 14, 15. You gotta know that one. The next one you need to know is on the A string, and you can go G, A, B, C. And that's 10, 12, 14, 15. And whenever you get to there, I want you to come back down here and go G, A, and then B on the 2nd fret, C, 3rd fret, 5th fret for a D, 7th fret for your E, F sharp's on the 9, and then there's your G. If you can go, I'll be so happy. I'll be so happy on the A string, just on the A string. All right, and then D string, there's my G right there, okay? If you can go 5th fret of the D string, let's start G, and then 7 for an A, 9, 10 for our B, right? 12, D, 14, oh, forgive me, for an E, 16 for the F sharp, and then there's our octave down there for our G. All right, and then on the D string, or sorry, G string, we just did the D string. G as in great. G, we got an open G, 2nd fret, 4th fret, right? G, A, B, and then C on the 5th, and then 7th fret's a D, 9th fret's our E, and then F sharp's on the 11, and then 12 is our octave. All right, so those are all the ones across just single strings. So now we are going to be doing a few that go across the strings, and like this way, instead of just horizontally, we're gonna be going a little vertically, okay, maybe a little diagonal. But here we go. So the first one, you already know this one. This one goes like this. We're gonna go 3rd fret, and then we're gonna go 5th fret for the A. This is still a closed position, so it's not gonna use any open strings just yet. So we're gonna go G, A, that's 3rd fret, 5th fret, and then 2nd fret for the B, right? 2nd fret of the A string is a B note, right? Half step up, 3rd fret, there's our C, 5th fret's our D, and then E's right here, 2nd fret of that D string, and then F sharp on the 4th fret, right? And then 5th fret is our octave. G, A, B, C, D, E, F, G. I'm gonna play it one more time. And then backwards. And you can use your thumb or your pointer finger. I'm gonna use my pointer finger now. Use rest strokes here. And just, you know, on the low E string, you can let it hit the pick guard. string, let your finger go across the string and land on that, you know, adjacent one, in this case, the low E, right? And then we're skipping down. All right, and then all the way back up. Beautiful. All right, so now this one's still a closed position, but this one comes from a 3-note per string inversion, and here it is. Here we go. Same notes though, same notes, but we're gonna have 3 notes on the low E, and I want you to, you know, you gotta stretch a little bit. But here we go. I'm gonna play everything just pointer finger with the right hand. 3rd fret of the low E is a G, and then 5th fret is our A, and then 7 is our B. All right, skip down, B right there. Notice this is a half step. C, and then D, and then G, E's right here on the 7, and then F sharp, and then G. And that's 4, 5. And then so backwards it would be 5th fret, 4th fret, and that's on the D string, keep in mind, and then A string, 7th fret, down to the 5th, 3rd fret, low E, 7th fret, 5th fret, 3rd fret, 3rd, 5th, 7th, 3rd, 5th, 7th, 4, 5, 4th, 5th, and I'm just calling out frets, and then backwards it's 5, 4, 7, 5, 3, 7, 5, 3. All right, so I'm gonna call out the notes. We got a G, A, B, C, D, E, F sharp, and then a G, and then I got a G and F sharp, E, D, C, B, A, G. All right, beautiful. All right, so now we got one more I'm gonna show you. Just keep, I hope you're still awake. All right, all right, here we go. This one is an open position. This one's gonna use some of the open strings, and which is great because I need you to be able to utilize those as well, especially whenever we're playing a lot of stuff down here. Here we go. So 3rd fret of your low E, that's our G. All right, now keep in mind the 5th fret of our low E was an A, right? But in this case, we're gonna go G on the low E and then go straight to the A string because that's an A, right? Crazy. And then 2nd fret, boom, there's our B. That's a whole step, right? A to B is a whole step. So G, and then a whole step, which is an A, and then B is a whole step, and then half step up, there's our C, and then we're gonna, instead of going to the 5th fret for this D note, we're gonna go open D. That's pretty awesome, right? And then 2nd fret of the D string for the E note, and then up a whole step for the F sharp, and then open G is the octave. How awesome is that? All right, I'm gonna play it backwards now. We got a G, G, all right, and then D string, 4th fret for the F sharp, and then E on the 2nd fret of the D string, and then open D, and then we need a C note, and that's on the 3rd fret of the A, and then the 2nd fret for the B, and then open A, and then our octave. All right, that's on the low E string. So play it really slow with me. All right, and then backwards. All right, amazing, amazing, amazing. Okay. Woo! All right, so that is just for reference. That is just for reference. We did all of the ones on the single strings, all the horizontal, and then we did some vertical ones, okay? Let me play through all 3 of these ones that we did up and across the strings. So here's the first one. Back down. And the fingers are very, very important that I'm using. I'm using middle finger, pinky, pointer, middle, pinky, pointer, ring, pinky. And then right there you could go pointer, middle, ring, or whatever's more comfortable for you. All right, okay. All right, and then the second one. All right, and then back down. All right. And you know, don't pay attention to my right hand. He's got his own free will at this point. All right, and then our open position one. We're gonna go 3rd fret. Notice they all start there. They all start there. You gotta know that. You gotta know that, guy. You probably already know that. It's already been, you know, ground into the stone. So we got 3rd fret, and then all right, and then back down. All right, let this be a reference for you, okay? Let this video be a reference for you for later, but this is all I wanted to cover. This is all I wanted to cover. If you made it this far, fantastic. And just keep going over this and try to memorize where everything is cold turkey on the fretboard. It will help you. I can't stress that enough, but hope this helps. If you have any questions, just holler at me.